the suffering for me continues. And you best believe that it's just going to continue. It's going to continue until I can get through all these therapy sessions to where I already have the proof that I'm already a better person. That I have the proof to my own family and to my friends, remaining friends, supposed remaining friends. I'm gonna get to them in this particular video here. But yeah. But let me first say this. I don't know who I am anymore. I really don't. And it's just hard for me to feel that I'm still me. I don't have a sidekick anymore. Like I don't like whatever has happened. For me to get this far, it's just a sad reality of what this dump has done to me. Yeah, I said it. My dump workplace completely destroyed my confidence. It destroyed my self-confidence. I mean, how can anyone, including the remaining people like myself, Anna, Armando, guys like that, and even Terrence, how can anyone work in a place like that where it's just not a normal workplace? Me, every day I'm in that place, it just never feels like a normal workplace anymore. It never does. I walk in, I feel like I walk into someone else's house instead of it being an actual workplace. Like I don't belong there. I've said that on my Facebook many times already. That every time I walk in, it just seems like I'm in someone else's house. I don't even belong. The remaining guys in there are mostly favorites. And too many people just left. Most significantly, the almost 20 people in 2023. All those hard-working ones, like Paula told me. All the hard-working ones are just being, I don't want to say they're being booted out, but they're being, they're being pushed to quit because of how the company president and the same fucking management of like 25 fucking years has run that place, disrespecting such employees like myself and the ones that left, the many ones that left. And my confidence is just completely destroyed, and that every time I come in, this it's like I don't even know what I'm doing in there. I'm just sitting there and rotting to death. I'm literally rotting my brain out from 8:30 to goddamn 5:30. I mean, why am I in an office that closes at 5:30? I don't want to say it closes, but what kind of schedule does an office have that closes at 5:30? When I know that most people that work in an office, they close at 5, right? I would tell you, majority of the offices, I think, from what I know, the people that I know who work in an office, they all go out at 5. Why do I go out at 5:30? It doesn't make any sense. That's what happens when you still have the same company president just running that polished turd, man. It's ridiculous. And me being in there, it's like the more I'm in that place, the longer I'm in there, my confidence, my self-confidence is being destroyed. And it's like I'm just afraid to do a damn thing to where I'm going to be criticized, I'm going to make a mistake. That's exactly how it all transpired. Like, look what happened toward the end of March. That's what started me. That's what started my downfall of my self-confidence. And then after what transpired the last week, it just even worsened it. And now I have to get the help that I need. I have to get it. I just can't help but to think about this, man. The fact that I have to go through therapy just because of what I've done. Even these recent well, I would say these recent times, these recent moments, it's gotten this far based on the misery and unhappiness that I've been feeling in that dump for as long as I'm there. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. It's why my life sucks. Sometimes I'm just staying in my own room, just being totally afraid to be out there and knowing what transpired the last week. I know there's awkward tensions. It's just I don't get it, man. That's I think about how this dump that's just completely destroyed me, and the worst part is I'm still there, even though I've tried. It's like I've tried to get out, but unfortunately I'm still there. Yeah, I could have left a whole lot sooner, but even I tried. It just sucks. Like I don't like. Had I been in a work, like, if this was like my first year being in that dump that used to act like a normal workplace, I want to make sure I actually feel like I'm in a workplace like that, where it functions like a normal workplace, and when I'm being given a task, that there's actual team communication with, you know, certain coworkers and even coworkers in my own department. That's why Rico and I, like, we work solidly together. And even after that one big misunderstanding where it just became awkward and I felt so cold that we haven't not talked for a while, we still have to work together. And I grinded through it, man. I endured it. That's what you call being in a real workplace. And even if we was cool, he was a true lead graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Telling me what to do, this and that, and when I make the mistakes, hey, what's taking you so long on that flyer, this and that. Those are the kind of mistakes and criticisms that motivated me to be a better coworker, to be a better employee. I don't have that challenge anymore. Nobody does a damn thing to make me feel like an employee. I said it again. It's a favorites invested place. I'm sitting there rotting my brains out thinking about my home issues when it shouldn't have come to that. I'm trying to leave my outside issues in that workplace. But when there's nothing happening like there is every single day, then why the fuck would I try not to think about it? It's hard. When you're sitting there and doing nothing, then why would I even, the fact that I can't even get my thoughts together right now, man. I'm just really trying to talk, man. But I'm just like if a workplace like this, if I'm sitting down there all 8 hours long, then why would I not think so much as about my other issues? That's why now it's like I told you, I feel like I belong in someone else's house. I feel like I belong in not in an actual workplace where everyone is treated like a coworker. That's why a lot of people left, because they know they can't settle for this shit, especially the super low pay and the fact that they're being disrespected despite their hard work and loyalty that they have to bring to that dump. And the fact that I'm still there, it's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous to a fault that I'm still there, and my confidence just goes down every single day. And not that, there's nothing happening at that workplace. Nothing's happening. Where I lost my confidence is from what happened at home. As a result of my misery in that workplace, as a result of me rotting my brain out in that workplace. every single day when there's nothing happening. All I'm doing is just sitting there, just doing my basketball shoot around, edits, even the scores. That's all I'm doing. Even back then, I was just on Facebook all the time. When me and Mari were always fighting, and sometimes I get other friends friends are just criticizing me. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality I'm in. I'm not in a real workplace. I'm not. This workplace doesn't even function like a workplace anymore. I want to feel like I'm there, like I was in my first year when Rico got me in there. Even though he was my friend from Cal State Fullerton, when we worked together, it felt like an actual workplace. When there was so much work to do, like I wanted to come to that. So when there's actual work going on, it gets my blood flowing. It gives me brain power to focus, to concentrate, to gain confidence, to distract myself, to leave all other kinds of issues away from home or wherever. You know what I'm saying? And just focus on work. To have the discipline, to have the professionalism when there's stuff going on. This stuff right here does not have that anymore. And when all I'm doing every single day is this year, and I'm talking about this year mostly, and now with Trump's tariff plan just being taking effect, all I'm doing is just sitting there. I'm sitting there just on my phone. I'm just trying to pretending that I'm doing work. Armando and I are not even doing anything together much. We hardly ever work together. Nobody ever reaches out to me. I don't ever get criticized for anything that I do anymore. I feel invisible. I feel like a fucking wall. That's just how bad my time gets over there. And that's another factor as leading to my misery, my everyday misery and unhappiness that ultimately led to whatever other issues I've had recently has destroyed my self-confidence. I just don't have it. I hardly have any communication. And that's why I don't have any. I just feel like I don't have any more friends at this point. I don't. I really don't. For Russ to still stick around, for Julio to stick around, and all those other guys, like, who knows? I don't even know why most of those guys even stayed. It's just, they shouldn't have. I've done them wrong. I feel like they don't care about me no more. Mari's at the point where she doesn't care about me no more either. Nobody's even commenting on my videos anymore. None of those fools. They're done with me. They are totally done with me. And it's gotten to this point